out. Oh.
Oh! I didn't realize I could fall right off the map.
Idiot.
I didn't realize it was the edge of the map. I guess blue means no map.
Pick you up. God damn it! I can't even get to you, man. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Like, I'm in wall.
Why do I keep missing where I need to go? I'm just gonna look at it and I'm just gonna drive to it. Ah, yes, 'cause it's in the middle of the area with no roads. The nice part about this car too, though, is it can off-road a lot better than the others can. Oh no! Oh no no no! Oh no! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Oh no! Oh no! How did I survive? How the fuck did I survive that? That's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. That was... Oh, I was lucky there. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I did not mean to stealth kick him off like that. Oh, yeah, right up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice! Those decoys are like a godsend. Like holy crap. So is it your ultimate that basically like does multiple of them?
Right now, I'll talk to you when I'm done.
Oh my god! You fucking won it! No way! GG! Oh my god! I totally helped, guys!
Oh,
I can't believe that. Wow. You definitely clinched that. You clinched that at the end.
Wow.
Survival time 5 minutes 31 seconds. But yes, it's time for the shot of hot sauce. I feel like I'm going to regret this later, but oh well. Here we go. Oh. It's not the initial. It's the kick after the fact. Oh.
All locations secured. Hold your position. Enemy took Alpha. Weapon. Magazine in class.
Oh my god! I just had a 14 kill spree. Oh, I have never had that ever.
Oh, fuck my life. Right? Like, I do that. I do that all the time. Like, oh yeah, I killed the last guy, it's fine. Boom. Fucking goddamn all the time.
Cannot stay here any longer. Do what you want. Look for Parker.
There's somebody's head just chilling in the floor. What the fuck? They put out a 30 gig update, but still have many glitches.
Alright, I'm gonna be bleeding out very soon.
Okay, do you want me to try and come and get you?
It's too late. It's too late.
Okay, well, I'll come and try and get your banner at least. Oh, no.
No.
No, the inverted! No, the inverted! No! And it can only be on windows, doors, and light switches, right? Because I'm pretty sure I've checked them all in this house. On the light switches near the kitchen. Oh, shit! Oh my god! I did not expect that. Oh my god. No. What? Please tell me that you just saw that. I literally jumped and it was like just did a full-on like glitch. Like that was not me. That was 100% the game. And it can only be on windows, doors, and light switches, right? Because I'm pretty sure I've checked them all in this house. On the light switches near the kitchen. Oh, shit! Oh my god! I did not expect. I think it's close to this one. Oh, I'm already dreading this. Just do it. Oh, that stink bug. That stink bug. Nope. Nope. It's weird because it still has like fruity hints to it. No. That's so wrong. No. I can't even get it to swallow. My mouth is like, no! It's literally like not wanting to go down my throat. It's almost like it's an actual stink bug. Oh, I hate you. Alright. Alright. Ugh. That's gross. That's so gross. I can still taste it. Yeah. Well, there's the first.
Are you kidding? Are you alright?
Yeah,
Why does it look like I'm not wearing any pants?
don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
Snug as a glove. Feels like I've been wearing it a while.
Don't you think you have? You earned this jacket. And the Alma Colony's devotion.
Thanks, Panda.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
Like, I'm literally not wearing pants right now. I just got. What's up? How's the audio here? Zion, how's it going? Oh, what am I doing with my life? I don't know what today is. I didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday, so I'm quite tired. And a little bit loopy. But that's alright. So yeah, today is the kind of like first day of me swapping up and having kind of like themed nights ish. So today is Tuesdays are Cyber Tuesdays, and what does that mean? It means we're gonna be doing things related to cybersecurity and hacking and stuff like that because that's what I do for work. And I need to get better at some things that I'm not quite yet experienced in. And I figured, why not play games that do similar things and try to learn some stuff while I game. So we're gonna be starting today with a game that I got a couple years ago when I've been in class. When I was in class, it's called Nite Team 4. I played a little bit of it when I was on my Mac. Of course, MacBook couldn't really handle it very well. So I didn't get very, very far into it, but we're going to try and restart from the beginning. But it does look like it's pretty fun. It's very, like, visual. So I think that'll be a fun one to start with, because some of the things, excuse me, that I plan on doing aren't necessarily the most visual, because there's things to do with, like, command lines and stuff like that. So they're not always, like, the most visual, but this first one is very visual. Let's just hope that I can restart a game, because I don't know for sure. Because like I said, it's been a long time since I've played it. And it literally says like I've only played for 6 hours before, so that's a whole thing. But we'll see what we can do if it'll load. I honestly haven't tested it yet, so let's fingers crossed that it loads. Oop. And now oop. Oh, are you gonna load? Are you gonna load? There we go. Can't hear the audio though, I don't think. Let me see.
Institutions, cell phone
Now you can hear it, I think. Can you hear it?
In support of our military and our government.
So we need successful strategy.
We collectively have a long way to go. Build the intelligence capability this country needs for the decade out ahead.
Perfect.
So we need an FTC to follow its statutory authority to protect consumers both online and off.
The program uses facial recognition to constantly monitor citizens.
The United States is
Yeah, I had to verify the audio today because I was like, I haven't done this in a while, like stream from the PC. So I was like, I need to make sure the audio is working. So I did that quickly.
Stinger OS now active.
Sign in. I know I have one, but I don't remember what it is. So let's see if we can just create a new one. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to here so that way y'all can't see my information. Yeah, don't worry, I got you there. Yeah, of course. Definitely go off screen before you put in sensitive personal information. But yeah, this game's on Steam, so if you guys do end up liking the game, you can get it on Steam. It is quite interesting. I did enjoy it when I started playing it. Just with school and trying to play on a Mac, didn't go so well. Let's see. Display name is not valid. That would be because I've already used that probably. So let's try this one. There we go. We're in. I agree, even though I have not read them. Alright, we're back. The nice part too about creating a new profile is that I am for sure going to be starting from the beginning. So far not too much is being covered up on my camera, at least. Just on the upper corner here we have basically like my username and like my XP bar kind of thing, so it's not huge. But yeah, so I'll quickly show you guys before we fully get started. So it is available on Steam. It's called Nite Team 4. Basically, see if I can find a synopsis of what the game is. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. So basically the about is just discover the universe of hacking and cyber warfare with Nite Team 4. Version 1.0 of the game includes more than 70 missions, blah blah blah. So basically from what I remember is this game is created by people in the security industry to be somewhat legitimate. I don't know how accurate everything is. They might fantasize it a little bit. But basically it's actual people who are in the cyber fields were basically like spoken with to create this game. So it should be pretty good from what I understand. So I'm excited to kind of get into it and actually like really play the game. When I had time, I ended up making OBS scenes with different camera placements, so when I want people to see a certain angle, I can just change the scene. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that in the future. I've heard something about nested scenes, so I want to look into that, because what I was thinking of doing even was creating folders for the different games that I'm playing and having things arranged per game, so that way, like, when I'm playing this, I can know, okay, this spot's the best for camera placement, I can place my camera there, and so on. Because that'll be, I'm not exactly sure what an nested scene is. I've just heard it on TikTok, so it's something that I was like, I want to look into, because I think it makes it easier for something, but I don't know. But yeah, so let's play some Nite Team 4. I am very excited to get into this. Welcome to the Stinger OS. Please visit the Academy to get your first assignment.
Welcome to Boot Camp, Recruit. I'm Sergeant Wheeler, and I'm here to teach you all you'll need to know to become an elite member of our cyber warfare unit. Your recruitment officer told me you've got a decent head on your shoulders, and I'm here to find out whether or not that's an accurate assessment. I sure hope you don't disappoint. We only take the best at Nite Team 4. Nite stands for Network Intrusion and Technical Evaluation. Your task is to identify, infiltrate, and gather intelligence from computer systems used by enemies of the Black Watchmen. Governments are short on time and resources, so it's up to us to take action. We address imminent global threats that can't wait for bureaucracy. Because we're a covert organization operating outside the rules of engagement that govern our allies, intelligence agencies around the world seek our help.
Yeah, makes sense.
Havoc and let slip the dogs of war, you have some training to do. Ready for the challenge? Then let's lock in.
So when they mentioned the Black Watchmen, I believe one of this game company's first games was a game called Black Watchmen, which was like a cyber warfare style game. So I believe that that is on Steam as well, I think. I don't think that they fully tie in together, but it's kind of cool to see the progression of them starting off with a game and then building this one. But even like the UI with the update, because I played this when like the game first came out, so there wasn't a lot. It was still really nice. Don't get me wrong, but they've done a couple like updates and content releases since then. So I am gonna potentially see things that I haven't seen before, but just from what I remember, the UI already is better. All right.
Select the Stinger OS Basics certification in the panel on your left. That will bring up an information screen on your right. Then click Access Certification to begin training. Good luck, Recruit.
Phase 1 ready. Access the certification.
The Stinger operating system is our own cyber warfare and network intrusion platform. It's a beautiful piece of software, built by combining the most advanced open source hacking modules from civilian and military sources. If you've experienced any penetration testing platforms like Kali or Metasploit, you'll recognize similarities.
I have.
Zoning out already? Okay, I know most of you have the attention span of a goldfish when it comes to basic training, but
real life
mastering
references.
this intrusion platform is key to becoming a lethal cyber warfare agent in the field. Ready to get started? Let's familiarize ourselves with the Stinger OS menu. If this takes more than 5 minutes, I'll fire our user interface team. Only kidding, it'll be easier to fire you. Less paperwork. Each certification is broken up into 3 stages, and your objective will automatically update as we progress. Click Initiate Phase 1 on your left panel, and I'll pass you over to one of our agents to take it from here. Dylan's trained many of our recruits, so you're in good hands.
So the thing that I like about this game too is like they have the audio, but they also have the transcript of whatever the person's saying to make it easier to read. I really want to click on this because I'm pretty sure it actually, yeah. So this will actually like bring you to different browser things. So if I open this up, it opens up an actual web browser to the Wikipedia for Kali Linux. I'm assuming it's showing. Is it showing a Windows browser? Because it's not showing up on my screen. My thing's frozen, I think. But yeah, so it brings up, there we go. It's just very, very delayed on my OBS. But yeah, it brings up like basically the web browser, and then so it'll probably pull up the like wiki for Metasploit framework. No, just the game. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's super delayed, the video. So that's the thing. Because like I'm in game screen right now, so give me 1 second. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. But yeah, so let's get started.
Comm check, 1127. Hey, this is Agent Dylan. I'll be your wingman during training. Word of advice, it's always the know-it-alls who make the biggest mistakes. We can't afford mistakes, so keep a level head. As Wheeler explained, you're starting basic and building up from there. Go to the information gathering menu on your left and launch the fingerprint module. Drag the window around a bit and complete the test by typing the command help. Easy, right?
Open the information gathering. Stinger OS, information gathering. Host fingerprint.
Information gathering module initiated.
It's very possible that this is taking up a lot. I also haven't fully restarted my computer in a couple days, so that's also a possibility. Probably need to do a restart. Might help a little bit. So the thing with this is actually pretty cool because it's talking about host fingerprints, which like is an actual kind of term somewhat that we use. So this module executes an array of attack strategies to help you identify the technology software sitting at the receiving end of a specific open port. Fingerprint starts by doing a full port scan of the designated target. As soon as an open port is detected, it will inject a series of commands and probes to identify the technology behind it. If the installed technologies and versions are present in the exploit database, it will be flagged as vulnerable. Example, fingerprint extranet.newsstreamlive.ca will try to identify the type of technologies behind any active port for the subdomain extranet newsstreamlive.ca. Run help command to display a detailed explanation of this command. There's definitely a delay for in-game visuals. It's choppy on my end. Your camera is still good. Something I'll have to look into, because I don't know how I would fix that right now. Ooh, we can drag that around. So it gives you kind of like objectives up here of what you need to do. Help. Oh, help me. Here's a list of the available commands in this terminal. Run help command to display for specific commands. So we want to do help fingerprint, and that'll tell us we need to add in our parameters, which is our target, which is a server IP or a subdomain name. But that's all we need to do for there. Boom! Training.
Excellent! You can listen and follow basic orders. That's not as common as you'd imagine. The Stinger OS lets you access resources from other divisions within the Black Watchman. Division 40 is in charge of IMINT, the Imagery Intelligence section, and MASINT, the Measurement and Signature Intelligence. They provide you with satellite feeds and drone coverage during operations. You can access these services at the bottom of your screen. Division 40 is the fourth icon from the left. Click it and enter the following coordinates: 38 latitude, minus 77 longitude. Once you activate the satellite, click the back to globe link to end your task.
Alright, so 38 latitude, negative 77 longitude. Opens the drone.
Drone and imagery intelligence.
I already
active.
forget what it was. I have horrible memory. 38 latitude, negative 77 longitude.
Drone and imagery intelligence. Active.
Oh, I did not mean to back out there.
Drone and imagery intelligence.
38.
Active.
Negative 77. Let's figure out where we're looking. I think I fixed it already, actually. So, that's the nice part. Ooh, the Pentagon.
Drone and
Click
imagery
back to globe link.
Active.
Yeah, so I had my display capture set as default, and I switched it to something different, and seems to be more up to speed, so that's good. Back to certification. Woo!
Nice! Before completing the certification, I want you to check out your agent profile. It's at the top left of your
Agent
Stinger
profile.
OS. Change your avatar and return here to finish this certification.
Alright. we've got to change up our avatar. So we only have one badge frame available. Ew, that one looks kind of cool. So obviously we'll probably get these as we rank up. I just realized I totally didn't even like hear the applause. It just like went right over my head. So all of these are locked right now. Alright, what emblem? What emblem? And we get more too as we go, which is cool. That one looks pretty cool. I think that's probably a Kali Linux one. Icebreaker. Haha, there's like an Austin Powers. Haha. That's cool. Yeah. So which one do we want to do? I'm thinking this one. This one or this one. Those two are cool. Let's go for this one. Oops. I didn't fully do it. I forgot. Colors. Oh yeah, we only have the base color. So the cool thing with this is you can change like the color. I'm not ignoring you. You're fine. These will change the color of like the UI. So like how this is like the bluish teal. This is bluish teal here. So that would change like the coloration of that, which is pretty cool. So there's lots of different customization you can do for that down the road. And then this is kind of like your progress bars, reputations. That's the word. For different teams and stuff. And then I guess there's different codes that you can get. But yeah. We got our first certificate. Basic OSINT.
I'm impressed. Agent Dillon seems keen to train you. He must see some potential. Alright, you've completed your first certification. You have another 29 left. You don't need to do it all, but if you are curious, you're welcome to dive in. Not all certifications are about command lines and typing text. Our work also involves other forms of investigation like digital forensics or signal intelligence. We'll learn them soon enough, but you have to master the command line first. It's a standard weapon and a valuable one. Some of this may already be familiar, but it never hurts to recap. Let's start with OSINT. Open Source Intelligence is the act of gathering intel from public data. Regardless of the nature of your target, there's a strong likelihood they've left a mark somewhere on the internet. Collecting all this public information lets you map a target's network infrastructure and identify its point of vulnerability. Your first certificate will focus on domain name reconnaissance. Domain names save us from having to memorize IP addresses. All we need to do is type in a domain name to retrieve a website or access a service. These domain names are managed by a domain name server, or DNS for short. That's great for us because we can extract data about our targets from these servers. Agent Dillon will show you how to find domain and subdomain names, even if the target didn't intend to make the information public.
See, like, that's what I like about this game, is it actually, like, teaches you stuff. Like, if I didn't know that, that would have been a whole, like, lesson for me. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Man, I love this part. It's fun to see what you newbies are made of and separate the wheat from the chaff. Right, domain name reconnaissance. You'll need the DNS and vhost mapping module, which you'll find in the information gathering menu. The first command you've got to learn is the sfuzzer. Sfuzzer launches a good old-fashioned dictionary attack against the domain name, trying thousands of the most common subdomains used on the net. If you sfuzz a domain name like Nite4.com, the dictionary will first try the obvious www before moving on to other subdomains like mail, FTP, or extranet.nite4.com. Each time a domain name answers positively to an sfuzzer request, it will show as active. Since that's all automated, you just need to decide how long to run the dictionary attack. The longer you run it, the more words it tries, and the more potential access points you gain. Remember, the attack always starts with the most common words. 10 to 20 seconds is a good enough benchmark for easy targets. Well, what are you waiting for? You're the one who needs to get certified, not me. Open that DNS and vhost module and launch a 10-second dictionary attack on the domain name niteteam4.com. If you get stuck, follow the instructions on the terminal.
Boop. Cattail. Alright, let's do this. DNS and vhost mapping.
Gathering module initiated.
So, every time that I open this up, like, it gives you basically like a description of what the different commands are, and like a sample of the command, which is pretty cool. So we need to run sfuzzer niteteam4.com t10. Ooh, look at those subdomains.
Another way of finding domain names is through a search engine's database, like Google, Yahoo, Bing, and the likes. Ask Jeeves isn't as useful anymore. Sometimes a search engine will accidentally index a private subdomain because of an oversight, leak reference, or careless third party. We're here to take advantage of that mistake.
Hey, hi, Freya.
I want you to use the OSIntscan command on niteteam4.com and specify a database to look through.
Boop, boop, boop,
To look through Google database, you will type -s google.com. To ask for the first 500 results in the search engine, you simply add -d 500.
Ooh.
So, your final command will be OSIntscan -s google.com -d 500. If you get stuck, the instruction should help.
Alright, let's go.
Information gathering module initiated.
OSINT scan niteteam4.com google.com D500. Starting the scan. Normally I think that would take a little bit longer, but this is a game, so scan complete. 500 results analyzed, 5 domain names found from 1 source. And now we have a source IP address.
Excellent work! You know what you have now? The expertise to quickly identify potential entry points in an enemy network. You have the keys to their house. Of course, once you're inside the house, you'll need a new strategy. There's one last trick to the OSIntscan command. Sometimes, a server can host multiple domains. Though one domain could be protected, another could be vulnerable. IP addresses are unique numbers that identify internet servers, and if you search by IP, you'll find all domains and subdomains present on that server. This doesn't just locate entry points. It helps discover links between organizations, like a supplier or a sister company that shares the same server. Right, let's finish up. Execute an OSIntscan on our IP address, 98.124.199.93.
Wait for you.
Information gathering module initiated.
On 98, 124, 199, 93. Google. Oh, Bing. We're using Bing this time. I hate Bing so much. I am not a fan of it. Not a fan. Back to the certification. We got our OSINT certification. Woo! So now we can do fingerprint, or we can do advanced OSINT. I think I'm gonna do some fingerprinting. Let's do that one first.
Look how far you've come. Glad to see your recruitment officer was right. It won't be long until we turn you into an excellent agent. Okay, back to work. After you find a network's footprint, you'll need to scan for applications or services which are running on the server. Once you identify them, you'll want to search for any known vulnerabilities you can exploit. Services on a server need to communicate with the internet through a port. In the same way as when browsing the web, your browser connects to an application server via the default port 80. Scanning every possible port is a laborious process, but the Stinger OS comes with a distributed proxy network, using hundreds of servers to return results in seconds. Let's see how well you can find an open port and identify its running software. Agent Dylan will guide you through the explanation.
Port scans, if you do every single port on a host, can take some time. That is a faux show.
Time to learn more about our target. Fingerprint commands are pretty straightforward. To scan the www subdomain, type fingerprint www.194.com. You can enter this command in any terminal to automatically launch the fingerprint module. Also, you can launch the terminal via your information gathering menu. I've put the exact command in your certification objective, so make sure you follow the objectives.
Sounds good to me, boss.
Information gathering module initiated.
194.com. Oh, we found something. Port 80 is running Apache, which is a web server.
As you can see, we're running an Apache server on port 80 for our website.
Yeah, they
Simple
are.
stuff, and thankfully, the fingerprint module didn't identify any vulnerabilities. Can't have the public face of our organization vulnerable to attack.
I mean, except for the fact they're
Anyway,
using
Fingerprint
HTTP and
works
not
by testing hundreds
HTTPS,
of
but
requests for a specific
that's besides the
technology
point.
and recording the software version that's running, along with its known vulnerabilities. Go ahead and run another fingerprint, this time on test.194.com. I've set the subdomain up specifically for you.
Ooh. What are we gonna find? What are we gonna find? Oh! 3! Port 21, port 80, and port 110.
You'll now realize it's possible for a domain name to have multiple ports. In this case, none of them are vulnerable, but I'm going to give you access to a vulnerable technology. I want you to target the subdomain server.niteteam4.com with your fingerprint module.
Ooh. Okay, okay. Fingerprint server.niteteam4.com. Look at us just speeding on through. Alright, now we'll do some advanced OSINT.
You're almost there. Only a few more steps until we give you access to more powerful modules. We need to know you're comfortable with a sidearm before handing you a grenade launcher. So, let's finish the basics. This next certificate covers advanced OSINT tactics.
Time to play around with the tools you've learned. I've set up various subdomains on 194.com, and I want you to test out different S-Fuzzer dictionary attacks. You'll notice contrasting results between a 5-second attack and a 20-second one. Follow the objectives to complete the task.
Gucci, let's do this.
Information gathering module initiated.
Alright, so let's do an S-Fuzzer on niteteam4.com for 5 seconds. Oops. I do that very often. I get excited and I do the wrong commands. And we wanted to do for 20 seconds. So obviously the longer that you run the scans, the more it might find, if there is more to find. True and complete.
Now, I want you to see the difference between an S-Fuzzer and OS int scan attack. Run both a 15-second S-Fuzzer and a 500 deep OS int scan against NiteTeam4.com.
Okay.
Information
Oops.
gathering module initiated.
Didn't need to open that up. It was already there. Sometimes they reset the prompts for you, and other times they don't. So we want to do S-Fuzzer on NiteTeam4.com at T15. Hi, Freya. Alright, and then we need to do an OSINT scan on NiteTeam4.com. Search name, we're going to do Google, I guess. Google.com. 500. Boom! So, looking, what else did we get? So we got test. So this one uncovered Hive Mind. Whereas this one also uncovered code in Apache.
Excellent! Time for a little test. I've hidden the subdomain forums.niteteam4.com. Use what you've learned so far to find it. It may be a long S-Fuzzer or a really deep OS int scan. You might also find it in another search engine's database. Despite what their marketing team says, Google isn't the only one out there. Go for it.
Yes, it is. Alright, so now we get to actually try different things. So let's try an S-Fuzzer on NiteTeam4.com. Let's try it for 60 seconds. We'll see what a minute gives us. I feel like the music fits this game so well. I was gonna be listening to like my heavy stuff, but I was like, nah, I gotta throw on some cyber music, some dark synthwave to match the cyber. Bam! 30 seconds. And now we have, we get to exploit a database.
With information on your target's domain, subdomain, port, and software, you can now determine the best way to infiltrate their network. The fingerprint tool may flag up vulnerable
I think you'd like this game,
technology, but you
Xeon.
still need to know how to exploit that weakness. Your Stinger OS has a built-in database of all known exploits. Each one has a unique CVE number, short for Common Vulnerabilities and Exposures. The database is funded by our friends at the Department of Homeland Security, so feel free to send them a thank you card later. A CVE record from our exploit database includes everything you need to reproduce or even automate the attack process. It's like your very own version of the Anarchist Cookbook. Knock yourself out.
But they're also used to... I said I think you would like this game. But yeah, CVEs are also used for defending to figure out how to remediate
host
it.
mapping and fingerprint modules to find a vulnerable technology on the domain freekevin.net.
Free Kevin!
Information gathering module initiated.
Quit. Alright, let's do search exploit. freekevin.net. Let's see if we get anything in here. No known vulnerabilities found. That's fair. I am going a bit faster because, like, it is stuff that I do understand. Like, I understand all the underlying terminology. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I need to...
Information gathering module initiated.
I need to find a vulnerable thing. Fingerprint... freekevin.net. We need to find ports that have potential vulnerabilities. Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Let's do sfuzzer freekevin.net. We'll give it 60 seconds.
Information gathering module.
I did have a hacking game I played a long time on my iPod. I did okay. Yeah, I mean... Okay, so while that's running, let's do fingerprint on www.freekevin.net. See if anything pops up for that. Done something, maybe. Ah! Up to date, okay. Let's try forums. Hi. Okay. Let's try webmail. Webmail does tend to be vulnerable if it's not configured properly. Dang nabbit. Intranet. Yeah, I'm going through kind of the whole list to test them all. This one might be it because there's 3 things that popped up. Yeah. So we found that the service on port 8082 is vulnerable. So we have a potential entry point into their network.
Well done! Let's see what we can learn about the vulnerabilities. Open your exploit database module in the information gathering menu, then type the command searchsploit SharePoint-2007 to bring up the CVE vulnerability record.
Yeah. Like I said, it's very educational. Like, all this stuff is 100% accurate so far. Like, this is legitimate stuff that you learn if you study cybersecurity. And that's one of the things that I really like about this game, is that it does have accuracy to it. So if it is something that you ever thought about maybe, like, kind of dabbling in and trying to see if you could maybe get into the cybersecurity world, like, playing this game could be very helpful. Mind you, this is a very specific field that it's kind of like training you for, in a sense. Like, this would be for you to become an ethical hacker, essentially, is what this whole game is about. So it's not that's only one kind of aspect of the cybersecurity industry, and there's a lot to it. But if you were interested in becoming a ethical hacker, then this could be a fun game to kind of get you started and see if it's something that you might like.
Information gathering module initiated.
Alright, so let's do searchsploit SharePoint 2007. I mean, I didn't get very far into the game originally, so and I was still in school when I first tried it, so it helped a little bit, but not a ton. I'm also not great at hacking. It's not my forte yet, So that's kind of one of the reasons why I want to get into this game, is because that is an area that I do want to improve on. So doing this game might help me kind of get some of those skills that I need to pursue that. Yeah, you got to be very careful, and that's why you study to become an ethical hacker, because then you can hack things legally. So looking into this thing, we've got CVE 2010, which means that it was discovered in 2010, and 3964 is just the number of vulnerability. Blah blah blah. So we can customize a SOAP request to the TCP port 8082, which is basically a malformed request code execution vulnerability. Nice.
Awesome! Let's go for one more exploit with the command searchsploit CRM 4.0.
Ooh, 4.0.
Then we can launch into the juicy stuff. Network intrusion.
Network intrusion.
Information gathering module initiated.
Searchsploit. What was that? CRM 4.0. If I remember correctly, that is a customer resource management, or there's a couple different things CRM can stand for. Yeah, so basically what this is doing is it's searching a database to actually pull out this information on this vulnerability, basically. Normally, a full CVE, actually that's something I can show, which y'all might like. Let me see. Alright, did it pop up on screen though? Yes, it did. Okay, so you can go to CVE, and basically CVE is a free website where you can search for common vulnerabilities. So let's say we'll look for Apache. So you can search the CVE list and you can search for Apache, and this will basically give you every vulnerability that references Apache. So if you're looking for something very specific, you can search for that. If you know a specific CVE number for a vulnerability that you're looking into, you can do that. And then when you click on the CVE, it's going to give you a description, it's going to give you references to other external sources, and it's going to give you the date that this record was created. Doesn't necessarily mean that this is when it was like first seen. This is just when the record was created in the CVE area. Basically, the CVE is controlled by NVD, which is the National Vulnerability Database, I believe, if I remember correctly. Which is basically the same thing. You get tons of information. So these are like the last 20 scored vulnerabilities and ID summaries, and it gives, based on the different versions of their like process, basically for severity, they gives different like ratings of how risky it is, basically. There's a whole risk calculation that gets put into it. But yeah, so this is kind of what they're doing, is they're basically accessing this database to pull out information. Obviously they're not legitimately pulling it out from the actual website, but they probably went to the website and basically copy and pasted the information into the game. But realistically, that's what the process is. What they're doing is they're looking up the CVE database and pulling out this information. Level up, level 2, baby. All right, so we can get our new avatar frame. Or where is it? Where's our avatar frame? Or is it this that we got? No, it said frames. Oh, I didn't scroll up enough. We got this guy. Ooh, spiky. We got spiky boy. Equip it. Equip it. Alright, Alright, let's go back to the academy. And then we got Fox Acid. Before we start that though, I am going to take a quick 5-minute break to change into some comfier pants because my jeans are getting uncomfortable, and I'm gonna grab a drink. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Okay, why would I go all the way around this way when I can literally just go forward and then turn? Yeah, so I don't think I'd be able to do that because with iPhone they don't have the integration. So it's not connected. So I have to use oh. I think that is why I couldn't go that direction. What the? What the fuck? That was not supposed to happen. And it can only be on windows, doors, and light switches, right? Because I'm pretty sure I've checked them all in this house. On the light switches near the kitchen. Ah, shit! Oh my god! I did not expect that. Oh my god.
Are you kidding? Are you alright?
Yeah.
Why does it look like I'm not wearing any pants?
Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
Snug as a glove. Feels like I've been wearing it a while.
Don't you think you have? You earned this jacket. And the Elder Calder's devotion.
Thanks, Bennett.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
Like, I'm literally not wearing pants right now. I just got up in front of everyone not wearing pants. What the f— I literally got up there wearing this. This is the glitchiness. Oh, that's too good. Oh my. Yep, we gotta jump that way. All right.
Ooh, oh, this looks sketchy.
What? What? What the fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna be bleeding out very soon.
Okay, do you want me to try and come and get you?
It's too late. It's too late.
Okay, well, I'll come and try and get your banner at least. Oh, no.
No.
No, the inverted! No, the inverted! No!
Oh, there we go. I got a gold backpack, Guardian Angel.
Fuck yeah, there you go.
Damn right. That kind of worked out. Oh.
Oh! I didn't realize I could fall right off the map. I didn't realize it was the edge of the map. I guess blue means no map.
Pick you up. God damn it! I can't even get to you, man. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
I've been...
And it can only be on windows, doors, and light switches, right? Because I'm pretty sure I've checked them all in this house. On the light switches near the kitchen. Ah, shit! Oh my god! I did not. Oh yeah, right up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Those decoys are like a godsend. Like holy crap. So is it your ultimate that basically like does multiple of them?
Right now, I'll talk to you when I'm done.
Oh my god, you fucking won it! No way! GG, oh my god. I totally helped, guys! I can't believe that. Wow. You definitely clinched that. You clinched that at the end.
Wow.
Survival time 5 minutes 31 seconds. Gotta climb up.
Roger that. White jacket. Confirmed.
Well, that would be all.
Yes, apparently.
Whoa! Oh, fuck my life. Right? Like, I do that. I do that all the time. Like, oh yeah, kill the last guy, it's fine. Boom. Fucking goddamn all the time.
Cannot stay here any longer. Do what you want. Look for partner.
There's
Help
somebody's
out
head
forever.
just chilling in the floor. What the fuck?
Call in some favors.
They put out a 30 gig update, but still have many glitches. I think it's close to this one. Oh, I'm already dreading this. Ugh. Just do it. Oh, that stink bug. That stink bug. Nope. Nope. It's weird because it still has like fruity hints to it. No. That's so wrong. No. I can't even get it, just swallow. My mouth is like, no! It's literally like not wanting to go down my throat. It's almost like it's an actual stink bug. Oh, I hate you. Alright. Alright. Ugh. That's gross. That's so gross. I can still taste it. Yeah. Well. What? Please tell me that you just saw that. I literally jumped and it was like just did a full-on like glitch. Like that was not me. That was 100%. Why do I keep missing where I need to go? I'm just gonna look at it and I'm just gonna drive to it. Ah yes, 'cause it's in the middle of the area with no roads. The nice part about this car too though is it can off-road a lot better than the others can. Oh no! Oh no no no! Oh no, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Oh no! Oh no! How did I survive? How the fuck did I survive that? That's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. That was... Oh, I was lucky there. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I did not mean to stealth kick him off like... Fuck! I literally, like, it wasn't there, and then as soon as I noticed it, it blew up. Ugh! I'm gonna have to click that. I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's annoying. What the fuck? There was not a car there a minute ago. What the fuck? But yes, it's time for the shot of hot sauce. I feel like I'm going to regret this later, but oh well, here we go. Oh! It's not the initial, it's the kick after the fact. Oh. Yeah, it's the kick.
Beggar, not chooser.
Oh yeah, I gotta check the tab. How do I check it? Do I just check it in like my my menu? Cyberware? Okay. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's saying mods unavailable. I can't change it. I gotta go to a Ripper dock to change it. That's too.
Beggar, not chooser.
Oh yeah, I gotta check the tab. How do I check it? Do I just check it in like my my menu? Cyberware? Okay. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's saying mods unavailable. I can't change it. I gotta go to a Ripper dock to change it. That's too. Apologies for the delay. I just received a call from the CIA. I am doing so well in this already that they want to put me in early recruitment. Just kidding, obviously. I'm so funny. Alright, let's get going with Fox Acid.
Looks like you're about to complete basic terminal operations. What better way to end than a chance to play with the infamous Fox
I had
Acid
to, I'm sorry, I couldn't
Developed
resist.
by the NSA for their Tailored Access Operations Unit, Fox Acid orchestrates automated exploits with multiple applications. The original version was mostly used for inbound queries. A visitor had to call the Fox Acid server to get infected. Our upgrade comes with thousands of outbound automated exploit scripts, so we can now actively attack a target instead of waiting for them to come to us.
Ooh.
Civilian tools like Armitage are also useful, but our version is a lot more powerful. For now, we'll give you access to basic scripts and exploits. Your task is to infect the cyberdynegroup.net and install the After Midnight rootkit. This is a small footprint, kernel-space persistent rootkit that will provide backdoor access to their network. After this task, you will complete basic terminal operations. Then, you can move into advanced training or take on your first official mission. Good luck.
That's insane, brah. That's insane. Insane in the membrane.
You're almost done. You know the drill. Find a vulnerable entry point for the domain cyberdynegroup.net. Follow the instructions in your objective.
Alright.
Information gathering module initiated.
Cyberdynegroup.net. Let's give it 60 seconds again. The best part about this music is I can't tell that it's not really from this game. Alright, while that's running, Let's start doing some fingerprinting.
Information gathering module initiated.
Fingerprint. Let's try the Cyberdyne group.net. Probably nothing will come up. Yeah, nothing. Alright, so then let's try www. Okay, there's one port. Nope, up to date. Mobile dot. Up to date. VPN. Let's open. Found it. Vulnerability in the Cisco VPN client. Easy.
Awesome. Now, launch the exploit database and find the CVE record for the vulnerable technology.
Also, if you have any questions, like, feel free to ask. I'll answer it if I can.
Gathering module initiated.
Okay, search exploit. Cisco VPN client. Use weak permissions for VPN client.ini, making it easy to spoof, which allows local users through a UDP delivery to gain privileges by entering an arbitrary program name in the command field of the application launcher section. The meaning of life is 42. That's an easy question. Come on. You can do better than that.
This is it, the final stage of your basic training. Open your Fox Asset server and enter all the attack parameters you saw in the CVE records. Take your time and make sure you've got the attack parameters on the left and the target parameters on the right. When you're ready, click in the center to launch the attack. This will deploy your After Midnight rootkit and install a Turbine C2 card, giving you full backdoor access to their network. Ready?
Backdoor.
Next time I speak to you, you'll be geared up for the big guns. Damn, I feel proud. I can't wait to hear Wheeler certify you. Now go ahead and finish what you started.
Alright. I am a child. Thank you. Alright, so we need to open up the Fox Acid server.
Server connection initiated.
Alright. So we want to look for delivery. We want UDP connection. Our exploit is going to be a I think it was content spoofing. Yeah. See, so it's kind of giving me hints by highlighting the things that we need to do. And then the rootkit we want is After Midnight. Our target URL is going to be what was our target URL again? Oh yes, vpn.cyberdynegroup.net. The target technology is Cisco. I don't know if I'm typing this right. That's the only problem. Cisco VPN client. I believe that's what it wants. Is it specifically spelled like that? What port was it on? 4500. Port 4500. So normally, if you were doing command line, you could do this exact thing by typing this all out in the command line by using, like, referencing specific files and targets and stuff like that. Like, there are commands that essentially you could probably carry out this attack through a command line. And then, but this is just kind of like an easy GUI user interface to make it easier for people.
Launched.
and to make it more
Successful.
visually appealing. You can filter Turbine C2 network cards by toggling the 4 categories at the top of the screen. You can also search by the name or address. Cyberdyne, so we want to connect.
Completed.
Nice. So, let me see here. So, before it was saying localhost here, which is a, basically just says that you're on your local computer. Now that I've connected into the vpn.cyberdynegroup.net, it's showing this is where my location is. So basically this is what you can see up here is like, here's my username and like my level and stuff, my icon, basically like my location as to where I am in the net, my XP bar, and then I have, you can't see it, but right here there's like a little, I think it's like a faction standing kind of thing. So that's just what's up there. So click on the hand on the right and select the... Wait, what?
Fox acid attack launched. Fox acid attack successful.
Yes, we're here. Agent controlled. Hive mind rogue network. Okay. So what am I trying to do here? Let's see. Oops. Didn't want to go out there. What's the next step that we need to do? Click on the hand on the right and select the hand on the right. Am I missing something here? I don't see a hand on the right. Oh, is it in here maybe? No.
Fox acid server connection initiated.
Oh. There we go. That's... I mean, obviously this is made simple. But kinda, yeah. It's much easier for someone to hack in oftentimes than it is to defend it. Because like defending, you have to think of everything, whereas attacking, like, you can narrow it down to like one vector where you know you can get in. So and they always say that hackers are like several steps ahead of defenders, because we're often having to respond to hacks and to vulnerabilities that and like malware that comes out, because obviously we can't. We can predict it to a degree, but we can't always predict it. So often it's more of a reactive rather than a proactive. There are proactive things you can do, but sometimes reactive is what you have to do. Somewhat. Not fully. Sometimes there isn't really much you can do other than literally just like disconnecting. But yeah.
To whom it may concern.
It really depends on what kind of attack it is.
Sergeant Catherine Wheeler, recommend Agent 7491 for the rank of Security Analyst Level 1.
Okay, so this is new.
Completing the basic terminal operations training with speed and finesse, this agent is now ready for active duty. I hereby request that we grant access to our advanced training certification and mission center. I stand in strong belief that Agent 7491 will be a reliable addition to our organization and wish them a long and successful career in the agency. Respectfully, Sergeant Catherine Wheeler.
Yeah, so this aspect here is new. They did not have this when I first played it. There wasn't co-op stuff. Seeing that though, that's freaking cool. That would be fun to work with other people to do this kind of stuff. If I could learn how to do that, you can get a job at a bank for a cybersecurity and help them with making sure they don't lose personal data. See, the thing is, in security, we have a saying where it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. No matter what you do, there's going to be a point when you get hacked. It's how it rolls. So the whole point of basically our jobs as defenders is to try and limit how much they can get if they do get in, detect it right away so we can stop them before they can continue on, and have like methods in to recover quickly. So like one of the main things with like ransomware, that ransomware is extremely popular and prominent right now. And the easiest way to deal with that is to ensure that you have consistent backups. So that way, if you do become victim to ransomware, you don't have to pay. You can just revert to your backups and only lose a minuscule amount of data, rather than having to pay an X amount of dollar ransom. Yeah. But DDoS isn't as severe. I say that lightly, only because DDoS is basically just a temporary loss of service, whereas ransomware, they have access to your data, so they can sell all of your data. They lock you out of your systems, and so then you have to pay. Like, if you don't have a proper backup, you have to pay a large sum of money to get it back. And then there's no guarantee that they'll give it back. There's no guarantee that they won't do it again, because you already did it once. So that's why they say never pay your ransomware, because there's no guarantee that they won't leave a backdoor into your systems and come and do it again. Yeah, DDoS is basically just trying to make someone's server go down just because people can't connect to it. It's not necessarily actually taking the server down, it's just sending it so many requests that it can't handle legitimate ones. So yeah, it's cybersecurity is a very interesting field. There's so much to know. All right, so we've gotten all of our basic terminal operations. Do we want to do some digital forensics, or do we want to start our first mission? Thoughts. Thoughts, not thoughts. Somebody I know got involved in a ransomware scam, and they had to pay for it to get back into their work server. Exactly, yeah. And that's why they say you need to have, like, consistent backups. You have to have a good backup policy, and part of creating a good backup policy is knowing how long you can risk not having a backup and how much data you could lose. Most companies, I think, will do like a daily backup, but depending on the information and like differences that happen, you might be okay with a week like a backup once a week. That's rare. That's probably more so for like smaller businesses and stuff, but that's part of the whole like kind of like a disaster recovery plan and incident response plan is having a backup plan, and basically assessing the risk of your data and determining whether or not you can, like, determining how much you can afford to lose if you have to revert back to a backup. And that's something that is going to be different based on every institution and company. I knew before they did it, I would have looked into myself, but it was too late. Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's why they say even to like make sure that your own personal devices are backed up, because just because ransomware normally hits large corporations doesn't mean you're not going to have some script kiddie get a hold of some sort of ransomware and start going after small individuals to try and get a couple bucks. Because realistically, it would be easier to probably, like, when you're small time, it'd be easier to go after, like, a small older woman or something, like an older person, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I can't access my computer, there's a thing here that says I have to pay, and they'll just pay it, because they don't know better. And they'll often target, too, like, they're not dumb, they do the research, so they'll target people who they know would have stuff on their device that they want to keep, so that way if they don't have a backup, they're forced to pay the ransom in order to get back their data, because if they don't have a backup and it's something that's vital, then they're screwed. When I brought my computer to fix the memory issue, they noticed that my Here it is. Yeah, I have to reset up some of my backups and clear up some space on them because my ones for my Macs are like super old. Like I have so much stored on there, so I got to clear up the drive and get more, so I can have more backups on there and stuff like that. But yeah, it's important to always have backups of your devices. Like for personal computers, it really depends on how much you use your computer and like how often you like create new files and stuff like that. But I'd say like for the average person, for their personal computer, a weekly backup is usually fine. You can have backups happen more often, but unless you manage them and delete the older ones, you risk running out of space on your drives very quickly because it will fill up very quickly. So that's something to consider as well. I have a NAS drive in there now from the main drive, which the guy said it was the best for my usage. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, Xeon, what should I do? Should I work on the, I can close all this stuff right now. Beep, 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 beep. Should I do my first story mission, or should I continue with my academy training? What do you think? Hack the planet, are you referring to this one? I don't feel comfortable yet doing the open world, because it says that this is a bigger challenge, so I want to get more into the game first. Yeah, I feel confident enough to try the story. I mean, like, it's gonna be, the story for the most part is gonna be what we just learned. Like, it's not gonna venture me too far out of what we just learned, because they obviously, like, don't want to screw you over. If they make it too difficult too quickly, then people aren't going to want to play. Alright. Withering Dusk. Oh, wait. Ooh. We have two of them. We have Operation Castle Ivy, which I think I did before, possibly. Not sure. And we have Operation Withering Dusk. Which one do you think I should do? You choose. Ma'am. Oh, I guess we're doing this one because I didn't think clicking on it would start it. Playback start. Current day.
Military-grade malware was stolen from 1904 by as-of-yet unknown means. SAD believes Bureau 121 to be behind the leak, but they have no proof to back their claims. A similar leak of an NSA exploit in 2017 caused approximately $10 billion in damage. So we need to work fast to locate this malware and assess the scope of the leak. Traces of it have recently been detected in the field, and things could go from bad to worse at any moment.
Operation Castle Ivy. Alright, let's do this! Okay. So, it's an investigation. Real life minimal. Not exactly sure what that is. That might be, I'm wondering if that's kind of like a, I'm wondering if that's kind of like a how similar it would be in real life kind of thing. And then beginner level and ambiance is spy agent. So I guess that's kind of like the feel of the mission. We have to be all spy-like and stealthy. You suck, Xeon. I hate you. Why do you give me push-ups and not squats? And I think these stories all have like a bunch of chapters to them too as well. So like as you can see, like there's chapter 1. No, you claimed the push-ups. I'll do the push-ups. Let's see. It's a bit hard to angle this, but that's, ooh, that's a little bit close. That is the best angle that you're gonna get. And Miss Frey is sitting there kind of scared. This gameplay audio got a bit loud. actually. Boop. Okay. I will do the thing. Is that better? Full camera so you can actually see everything? Oh. I don't want to do this. Why do I torture myself? Why do I torture myself, Freya? Why do I do it? Oh, okay. Taking off the headset or else it will fall off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Freya! Freya! What muscles? I don't have any muscles. She's like freaking out. She's like, what is happening? What is happening? She's got talons. I need to trim her nails. Alright. Whew. Whew. Alright, let's get back into the game. Haha, you messed up your own thing. Alright, let's start the mission.
Nite Team 4 has partnered with the US government to operate the Turbine platform. This platform is an automated management and control system for a large and dynamic network of implants. When a malware is deployed, it's automatically registered as what we call a Turbine C2 card. C2 stands for Command and Control. It's basically a registry of backdoors we've secured to various networks. Each Turbine C2 card has its own operation ID and authorization code. Think of it as a Rolodex of covert access into a wide variety of networks. 4 hours ago, someone activated a piece of Nite Team 4 malware known as Blood Dove without a valid operation ID.
Uh-oh.
The deployment was unauthorized and unrelated to any ongoing or sanctioned missions. Your mission objectives are: connect to the Castle Ivy Turbine C2 card, use the WMI scanner to locate any local share folders, use the password attack tools to gain access, locate the copy of our Blood Dove malware.
Alright. So this is for the American agency. Alright. Let's start.
Oh wow, your first mission. This is exciting. Sergeant Wheeler's briefing was pretty straightforward, but if you have any issues with your file browser and password attack tools, you can always come back to the Academy and complete your digital forensics training. Good luck. Make me
Ruh-roh.
Turbine C2 registry initiated.
Yeah, we want this VPN.
Connection completed.
Where's our WMI scanner?
Information gathering module initiated.
Net scan 34 195 207 254. Two results found. So we have a user named N. Lightman. So we're going to want to use a password attack.
And intrusion module initiated.
So our target is going to be again 34 195 207 254. Username is N. Lightman. Did it want us to do... Okay, it didn't say whether it wanted to do as a hash or a basic. So we'll try a basic attack first. Wrong host or username. Okay, okay. Let's try a hash. Nope. We want basic. We definitely want basic. N. Lightman. Crack the user account with a password attack. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Because we don't have any other. Or do we?
Oh.
No, we don't want him. Where's our... Let's back out of here for a minute. Oop, we did not want open world. Story mode. Where is the... Can you query the username for more information? I don't think so. I'm trying to find where we had our information from before. The briefing. Because there might have been...
When a malware is deployed, it's automatically 4 hours ago someone activated.
No, okay, yeah, so
Your
that is
mission
correct.
objectives are connect to the Castle Ivy Turbine C2 card.
Yeah, so that doesn't really give us any extra additional information. It is possible that that's not the correct user. I don't think this is a thing, but we'll try it just to be sure, because you never know sometimes. No, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, because no, that's not gonna work. Wrong host or username. I don't think that matters, because that just means that it's a share. No. The C $ just means that it's a shared drive. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh wow, your first mission. This is exciting.
Oh, just for playing that. Oh, really? It won't let me traverse the folders. Ooh, dig command. Query all ports was in the CRM app. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what all we have here. Let's do help dig. See what we can find out. Okay, let's just try it. We'll see what we can find. 195, 207, 254. I don't think that'll do anything, but we can try it. And Lightman. No, yeah, because the problem with dig is it's not the right tool, because it's searching for ports and stuff. Ooh, I got an idea. Nope, okay. It was worth a shot. Nope. I wonder if these work. No. So it's not even a proper terminal. We might have to go back and do the training, because I'm definitely missing something. Not sure exactly what. Because we only have this IP address. We don't have any other addresses. And the only information that we got was the user path and the inkjet path. Tricky. I know it's gonna be wrong, but I had to try it. Provide a target URL and a target username. Ooh, unless it wants a specific URL. User enlighten man C there we go.
Acquired. Awaiting variables to launch attack.
Alright. Crack the user account with the password attack. Let's do John the Ripper. Because John the Ripper is a good password cracker.
Attack
Rocky is also is a pretty good one for common passwords. And yeah, you gotta think about it.
Password successfully compromised.
All right, BCC to the moon. We got the password. How did I know that John the Ripper would be our good one? Find any relevant files to help the investigation. Oops, I probably shouldn't have closed that. Oh wait. Okay.
Network intrusion module initiated.
No, we don't want that. Ooh, actually, can we... Where's the thing that I was wanting to do?
Turbine
here we go.
C2 registry initiated.
It's gotta be... Okay, what do we want to do? Network intrusion.
Information gathering module initiated.
No, because it's not exactly what we want. Missy. I'm just not exactly sure which method they want us to use to connect.
Drone and
Nope,
imagery and
we don't want
Hive
drone.
Mind network active.
Ooh, user-generated content. That's cool for later on.
X key score forensics initiated.
Nope, that's not what we want. Okay.
Turbine C2 registry initiated.
What do we want to use to...
Fox acid server connection initiated.
No, that's not exactly what we want. Definitely feel like there's something obvious that I'm just not paying attention to right now.
Password attack and intrusion module initiated.
There might have been another step in here that I missed. So Enlightman $, and yes, I know that's the wrong username. I typed it in wrong. I had a typo. Okay. Enlightman. Get in there.
Target acquired. Awaiting variable. Attack launched.
I know we found the password, but I think we have to do this to get to the intrusion portion of this module. Password attempts.
Password successfully compromised.
It's added to case file. Okay, so I guess that's not it. There's nothing else we can do in this terminal. Man in the middle? No, that's not what we want. 'Tis not what we want. That's just gonna add more methods to check for trying to attack, I'm pretty sure.
Attack launched.
Okay, leave that down here. I wonder if we just do login. No, okay.
Turbine C2 registry initiated.
No, that doesn't give us anything. Because it should be under network intrusion. Yeah, it's a password cracker, so it's using like dictionary lists to brute force a password. Yeah, no, we don't want a social engineering toolkit. Is it the Fox Acid
server connection initiated?
No, I don't think this is what we want. Her.
Attack launched.
Yes, we know the attack is still going. I don't think it was this.
Initiated.
Because we would need to have a MAC address for this. So yeah, we're not using that yet. It's not man in the middle. Yeah, because we don't have information for that yet, so... Multiplayer co-op feature is currently in beta. Okay, cool. It's weird that it's not here, because we did get credentials. So maybe if we... Let's cancel that one because that's not what we need. Let's go back and let's do it again.
Password attack and intrusion module initiated.
User enlightenment. Let's see.
Target acquired. Awaiting variables to launch attack.
Let's try Rock You. I wonder if we'll get it with Rock You or not. Oh, ooh. File browser. Didn't realize that. Okay. Why is that hiding up there? I don't get why that's hiding. Okay, so we want 34,195. Tool 7. 254. No file system found. User enlightenment. Oh, hold on. Should be back. That should be a slash. There we go. Enlightenment. BCC or BCC to the moon. I knew I'd find it. Just got to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, I could have added the password to the case file. That's probably something I should do. Once I find it. Oh, thank you, sir. So let's see. Important backup Juarez files.
So, this script kiddie managed to infect themselves. That's pretty careless. Look at this list. There's a lot here, but all the malware is outdated. Some of them are at least 5 years old.
Ooh,
well,
blood dove.
Except uni74455.dll. No idea what that is. Never seen it before. Can you download it so I can get a closer look?
Downloading file. Mission complete.
Password attack unsuccessful.
Okay. So, yeah, instead of doing Rock You, we're just going to do John the Ripper.
Attack
So I want to add it to
launched.
our thing so we have it as a, so we have it in here.
Password successfully compromised.
Add that to the case file. Okay. Before we go anywhere else, let's see what's in the user's file. Documents. Okay, nothing. Okay. So we got reputation for the CIA, and then we got XP. Nice. Alright, so now we can do chapter 2. So, do we do chapter 2? Why thank you. Why thank you. Do we do chapter 2 or do we want to go back and do some of that training so we actually know what we're doing into the digital forensics? What say you, Xeon? Oh, you shush, Sion. I don't ignore you. I've been talking to you all night. Yeah, I'm only streaming till about 10 anyways tonight. So you won't be missing too much. I'm probably only going to be streaming mostly like 7 to 10 because I want to try and start going to bed at a better time, so I'm not so tired throughout the day. Kind of surprised I'm still awake right now, to be honest, because I didn't sleep a lot last night. So, all right, let's go back. Let's do our academy training. Oh, look at that! File browser. About 10 minutes to your next hack. I won't feel no worries.
Welcome to Advanced Training. These certifications are not mandatory but can vastly improve your effectiveness during active missions. Your eagerness to better yourself has been noted. Keep it up. As a Nite Team 4 agent, there's more to the job than just wreaking havoc inside.
It's only
$40.
$40.
Collecting data from a compromised network can often mean life and death for our field agents. The information gathered is invaluable to the success of the mission. The following set of certifications will focus on digital forensics, the branch of forensic science focused on recovering and investigating intel found electronically. We're going to start simple. Agent Dylan will introduce you to your Stinger OS file browser. Then you'll move on to advanced modules, whose abilities will likely cause you to lose a night or two of sleep.
You said like I have $40 just laying around. I mean, you can get $40. You just gotta sweet talk all the old ladies at work and get some tips. Alright. Initiate phase 1.
Well, look who's now a security analyst. Can't wait to upgrade your clearance level. Alright.
I actually am a security analyst.
Your Stinger OS comes with a file browser that automatically detects a host protocol on Linux or
I
Windows.
could,
As long as you've got the necessary
but
credentials, you can log in and browse a target's user files and folders. I've set up a shared folder on my local computer so you can familiarize yourself with the tool. Start by launching the password attack module to brute force my account.
I know they do.
The module is in your network intrusion menu. In a future certification, I'll bring you up to speed on dictionary attacks and hash cracking, but for now, just use these parameters. The target URL is ftp.niteteam4.com, and my username is D Voorhees. That's Delta Victor, Oscar Oscar, Romeo Hotel, Echo Sierra. After the password attack interface is loaded, select the dictionary John the Ripper and click start to launch the attack.
We just did those. So next stream is going to be Friday, and I'm going to be doing some more trophy hunting with the Uncharted series. Probably going to get back to doing the crushing playthrough that I was doing for Uncharted 1, because I'm close to completing that one. Because Fridays are going to be like trophy hunting games. So I still have the full Uncharted series to trophy hunt for, and then a couple other games probably. And I'm also probably going to use the trophy hunting days for going back and like maybe even my PS3, playing some of the games from that, in order to try and get trophies like Infamous, going back and playing like God of War and stuff like that. That, or what I'll do is I'll replay those and I'll maybe do like a retro night, and like play those older games on the retro night to play through the game, and then then after I've played through it, just add it into the list for trophy hunting. Not 100% sure, but the plan is to Friday night stream some Uncharted for trophy hunting, and then on Saturday, Infamous 1 isn't too bad. I've gotten most of Infamous 1 done. I basically just have to do the evil playthrough, and then I have to play through it again as good aligned, because I messed up the very first time that I played through and had chosen a 1 negative karma. So I wasn't able to get the trophy for full good karma unlock, so I have to replay it again on the first one. But I have like all like the tricks and everything done, so it's just a matter of basically playing through the story. And I had started an Evil playthrough not too long ago, like a couple months ago, and I think I'm already like a third of the way through the game. Literally just like speeding through because I'm like, I know the game. I don't have to necessarily do all the side stuff. I've been doing some hunting for the shards just so that way I can get like more energy to be able to do attacks and stuff like that. But that's fairly easy to do and doesn't take up too much time. But yeah, once you've beaten the game, it's much quicker to get through and just do the completion of it. But I might not do that one on stream for trophy hunting just because I don't want to play through the game twice just to get like 2 trophies basically kind of thing. But like Infamous 2 I probably would because I've only played Infamous 2 the very first time. So there is a lot more in there for me to do. But yeah, so, and then Saturday, I'm going to be starting A Plague's Tale. So Saturday will be like my main game. I'm going to start streaming I think at like 2 p.m. and probably play until like 8 or 9. Like it'll be a longer stream for sure. But we'll kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. When I went for the plat, when Infamous 1 was the newest game, I didn't have YouTube videos telling me the collection. So, yeah, to be fair, I did Google some things. I won't lie, I did Google some things, but I literally just went looking for my controller because we were talking about PlayStation games. I'm like, where did I put my controller? I need to play the game. Keyboard and mouse, Brett. Keyboard and mouse. And cat, because I got cat here. So, cat, keyboard, mouse. Keyboard separates the cat and the mouse so they don't attack each other. Now can I Google everything for the last bit of trophies? Oh, I do too. Basically what I'm doing now is I'll play through the game once, but sometimes what I'll do, like what I did kind of for some of the Uncharted stuff, is I did Google it. I don't mind slight spoilers in like knowing what like the location is or something like that. I don't mind slight spoilers like that when I'm looking it up, so that way I don't have to necessarily do a full playthrough again. Because I'm the type of person that, like, yes, I will love games and want to play them again, but not always play them right away. And that's kind of why I took a little bit of a break from doing my trophy hunting. 1, because of life things, but 2, I was getting frustrated with the crushing mode of Uncharted. So I was like, I need to take a break so that way I don't hate the game. Because I think it's everyone after number 1 where you can use like the cheats and stuff to like one-hit kill and like auto aim and stuff like that. But in number 1 you can't do that, so it makes it even like more difficult. But yeah, so yep, so that's the plan. Basically every Sunday I'll post kind of what days I plan to stream that week. As of right now, I only really have themes for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I technically do have themes that I could do throughout the rest, but I'm not going to worry about those just yet. So if I stream on like a Monday or a Thursday ever, I'll probably just continue playing whatever my story game is. So if next week if I end up streaming on Monday or Thursday, then I will probably just play more A Plague's Tale. Or if I somehow finish that on Saturday, then I'll start the next game. But basically Tuesdays are going to be these cyber games. Wednesdays are going to be kind of like crafting stuff. Originally I was going to call it Crafting Wednesday, but I think I'm going to call it Creative Wednesday. So it's going to be anywhere from like Minecraft to like working on D&D characters, because there's actually one that I do want to work on. I just thought of it the other day, and my DM gave me kind of the class that I need to look into. But I thought of a character that is basically a blacksmith that makes magical swords for people. Because I was like, that would be so cool, just having a character that I have to like go on quests to find specific items that I need in order to craft a magical sword. So I kind of want to build that character, so that's something that I might do on stream, is go through my process of building a character. And I still have a bunch of other characters that I need to work on and like create backstories and stuff like that. So that's going to be part of Creative Wednesdays, and I might be getting at some point into like creating dioramas and stuff, like making dioramas. So if I get into doing that, that's something I might stream on Wednesdays as well. I would need to get a second camera, so that way I can kind of have me on camera and then have like the main camera being like what I'm crafting. But that's probably a little bit further down the road, because I don't want to delve too far into that yet. But yeah, so that's going to be Wednesdays, and then like Fridays are going to be trophy hunting, and then weekends will be main games. If I stream on a Sunday and I have enough people involved, or if I can plan it ahead of time and get enough people involved, I'd love to do like a community-based game, like Phasmophobia or Apex or something like that. But I need to get more people that would be interested in being involved for that kind of thing. Let me read your comments now. I know when I go for the Ghost of Tsushima plat, I'll be the game first, then go for it but I explore a lot in game between missions, and it helps me unlock the trophies. I need a set schedule. I really don't stream as often as I should, but life's been so busy for me. I have no time frame. I work every day, so it's not. Yeah. So generally when I play like an open world game and stuff, like I'm very much like I need to explore everything. So I tend to get a lot of the trophies just by doing that. And then afterwards it's a matter of like going through. Often when it comes to like an open world game, when I know I'm getting towards the end, I will Google how many missions I have left without trying to reveal too much, so that way I can like before I complete the game, I will look up trophies and see if there's any that I need to finish before completing the game, kind of thing. Because like some games allow you to like walk around after you beat the game, so you can finish off like trophies and stuff like that. Some games don't, so I like to look into that at least, because I'm like, if the game doesn't let me continue on like exploring and stuff to get trophies without having to start a whole new game, then I'll make sure that I do all the trophy completions before I complete the game. So that way I don't have to do a whole new playthrough if I don't want to. So that's generally what I do for that. And yeah, I originally I had a schedule, but so often what I would end up doing is here, since I'm just chatting with you, I'll just go here. Or no, we'll just go here. But yeah, like with my old schedule, what I used to do, like I would get to the point where like Friday nights specifically, like somebody like, hey, let's go do something, and I'm like, oh, I can't, I gotta stream. So I had to like kind of like not do things because I had already committed to having like a set schedule for my stream, and I didn't want to keep canceling my stream all the time. So like going forward, I'm going to have a schedule, but it's going to be like a weekly schedule. And then this way I can kind of like adjust and still try and keep 3 streams a week, but adjust it based on what my plans are for that week. So like if I know that I'm going to be gone for the weekend and won't be able to stream, then I can make sure that I can fit 3 streams in during the week. Or if I know that my weekend is completely free, but I know my week is going to be pretty busy with different things, then I can make sure that I like stream longer on the weekends or stream both days on the weekend, in order to kind of make up for it. And then this way too, like I don't have to, like I can still go out and do things and have like a social life, especially now that things are starting to open up a bit again. I do want to go out and start doing things. Like I'm hoping to plan an escape room with my D&D group in early December. We've started planning it, so I'm like, that's going to be something that happens on a weekend. So I probably won't stream that day because I'll be hanging out with my D&D friends. So that week I will end up streaming probably 3 nights during the week just to make up for it. So it's one of those things that I figured it would be easier for me. I've seen a streamer do it because of their work schedule constantly changing. They basically will announce what they're streaming that week, and of course things happen and you're gonna have to change it here and there. But at least setting it weekly when you have a fluctuating schedule makes it a little bit easier. And I want to be able to sometimes take certain days off so I can visit other streamers, because I pretty much have people that stream like every night of the week, and I don't always want to miss streams. I want to be able to see my friends stream and stuff like that. So being able to kind of like switch it up, or if I'm not feeling a specific game that week, or even like for my creative Wednesdays, like if I don't have anything that I can like work on that week, or my brain is just like I don't want to work on a D&D character or something like that, then I can just take that Wednesday off, rather than having to try and force myself to be interested into what I'm supposed to be doing that day. I can, switch it up each week, so that way I'm not just kind of overdoing stuff and making it not fun for me. So yeah, that's my spiel. Shall I get back to the game now? What were you saying, Xeon? See, I can't do that. I did it when I was pushing for affiliate, but that burned me out. But I stream 6 days a week then. Yeah, I need to get back into the 2 to 3 hour streams on weekdays. Nothing big, but I get myself out there. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I get with your work schedule, it's definitely difficult to stream at night. Because you have to be up so early and go to bed so early. It's harder to stream. But like I said, like even if you can stream, and like you don't have to aim for 3 streams a week to start off. You could literally pick one night a week that you're gonna stream, and maybe make it like a Monday or a Tuesday, because it's earlier in the week, so you won't be necessarily quite as exhausted at night. And then down the road, and then do like a stream on the weekend, and make that a little bit of a longer stream. Make it like a 5-hour stream, because then you'll be a little bit more rested, and you can fit in a 5-hour stream on the weekend. And you can always do it like what I'm doing now, is just every week just say, hey, this is what I'm going to be streaming this week, and that way, and then you can always change it up. Like there's nothing in the rules, because there is no rules technically, but there's nothing in the rules that says that you can't cancel. Like your health comes first. So if you're just too exhausted to stream, then take the night off, and like people will understand that. Like if they don't, then it's people that you probably don't want in your stream. Plan on getting back to my Saturday streams when I'm free. Yeah, and that's my thing too. Like I really want to do more streaming, but I have stuff that I have to work on outside of work. I have training and stuff that I have to work on. So that's kind of taking up some of my time as well. So I'm basically kind of trying to plan my weeks around streaming and working on that while also checking out other streams. So that's part of the reason why I'm trying to fit my streams more during the week. Because then I have more time. I can dedicate like a full 8 hours to working on my course on the weekends. No worries, man. But yeah, like there's no set thing that you have to do. Like you could come on and stream for an hour on a weeknight. Like especially if you're playing stuff like Call of Duty, pop on for an hour, stream for an hour, and then be like, all right, I'm raiding out. Like easy enough to start out that way. Like you don't have to commit to a 4-hour stream. Like I started off doing 3-hour streams, and then I was just so into the games and I had the time that I was like, I want to stream for 4 hours. So I started streaming for 4 hours, and it was great. But now that I'm working full time and have other responsibilities that I have to deal with, I can't really stream too late at night because I have to make sure that I'm in bed by a decent time. So I kind of reverted back to starting at 7 and going until basically like 10. So that way I'm streaming for 3 hours, decent time. Yeah, there's going to be times that I'm like, I want to keep going, but I just got to end so that way I can get a decent night's sleep, and then I can always come back the next night and stream if I really want to. Because that's the other thing too. Like you can set your schedule and you can always pop up for a bonus stream whenever you want. So like I think that's the best part about being essentially your own boss with your channel, is you can do whatever you want. Like you could stream every single day and then not stream for a week and take a week off. And that's another important thing that streamers need to learn too. Is like every once in a while, it's good to take a week off from streaming. Thank you for the gifted sub to Awesome Amy. I'm not even putting up with you, man. It's just what it is. We're just chatting. We would be having this chat probably anyways. If we were just sitting here playing Warframe and this topic had come up, we would just be talking like this anyways. But yeah, like it's something that I learned when I first started my break. I didn't intend to take this long off. I did not intend to be off from July to November, but it just happened where I was getting to the point where it was just with everything going on in my personal life, trying to find a job and trying to find a place to live and stuff like that. It was just too stressful to try and fit in streaming, and I just felt like I wasn't giving a lot of good content and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a mental week, and I decided to take like a week or two off just to kind of focus on the job hunt and stuff like that. And then it was just one thing after another. It was me trying to find a job. That was basically, I was spending all my time applying for jobs. And then I was able to get a job. So then from there, once I found a job, then it was, okay, I have less than a month. I need to find somewhere to move. So then it was a rapid hunt for a new place to live. And of course, I couldn't find anything for the beginning of September. I could only find something for the beginning of October. So I was like, okay, well, I need to figure out what I'll do for a month because I'll be essentially homeless for a month. So I ended up having to like store a bunch of my stuff at a friend's house and then move into my mom's basement for a month. And thankfully I was work from home for the first little while. So that made things easier. I didn't have to commute to work. And thankfully I have a mother that was willing and able to like let me live there for a month. But then I had to deal with moving once to put stuff in storage and then moving to my mom's, and then again moving into my new apartment the same weekend that my sister got married, and then also starting back in person at work on that Monday. So that move-in weekend was very, very hectic for me because I moved both days. I moved stuff for my mom's on the Saturday and then stuff for my friends on the Sunday. So it was a very, very busy weekend for me. And then I basically spent all of October unpacking and organizing and getting used to my new schedule and work and everything like that. But now that I'm more settled and have the ability to kind of plan stuff out a little bit better, I decided to come back. I had been wanting to come back to streaming for a while. My original plan was to come back in October, but that didn't happen. And then I noticed that Friday was my 1-year anniversary as affiliate, so I was like, that's the sign. That's the sign to come back to streaming. So I did it, streamed on there. I ended up getting 10 gifted subs, which was awesome. I had a great time. I played Concrete Genie and beat the whole game. And yeah, so and now I'm going to try and commit to still streaming 2 to 3 times a week while doing other stuff in my life. Every once in a while, I will maybe only stream once a week just because my week is busy with different things going on. Because that's one of the things I need to prioritize as well now, I think, is not being inside all the time. Because the past 2 years with the pandemic and school, like, I spent all my time inside and not really doing much. I didn't go out very often other than, like, the odd time going to a friend's house or going out to D&D and stuff like that. So I really want to get out there and start doing stuff, especially now that things are opening up. So that is going to be a priority for me, but so is streaming. So anyways, we're back. And yes, you'll definitely have to come down and visit at some point. Maybe we can plan like a weekend where you and Jordan can come down for the weekend or something. But we'll figure it out. And yeah, I'm glad to be back. The main thing that I missed when I wasn't streaming was the fact that I was barely playing video games. Like, it's almost like I have to be streaming nowadays in order to play video games, because I can't just, like, I feel like I can't be like, oh yeah, I've got like a couple hours, let's play a video game. Like, I always feel like I'm busy, and it's like, it's almost like I have to use streaming as an excuse to play video games. So I was definitely missing video games, because, like, as you know, I wasn't playing very often. So it's nice to be back. And with the new Warframe update that's coming out too, we'll have to definitely do some dual streams, so that way we can like do the new content and stuff, and then we can do some dual streams for that for sure. Because I definitely want to play a lot when the new content comes out. So I'll probably do that on either a weeknight or on weekends kind of thing. But we can discuss that off stream. Anyways, let's get back to the game. And you've got to go to bed. You were supposed to go to bed like 30 minutes ago. Alright, so let's start the training here. Okay, let's see. No, that's not what I wanted. New hotfix with the unvaulted frames came out today. Ooh, yes. I won't be playing tomorrow. I won't be gaming tomorrow because I want to work on my course tomorrow night. Thursday, I don't know yet. I might be able to play Thursday night. It depends on if Ian the Music is streaming or not. If he's streaming, I'm going to be watching that. If he's not streaming, then I will play for a bit. Friday night I'll be streaming. Saturday I'll be streaming, but once the stream is done, then we can game. Yeah. From Relic Pouncing from us. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to check it out. Because as you well know, I still need stuff. So. Okay, so we need to connect to the FTP.
Registry. Initiate.
This one here.
Completed.
Yeah. Feel free to like message me tomorrow afternoon, like when you're done work or whatever. We can kind of plan stuff. But yeah, see ya. Sleep well. Enjoy work. Tell everyone I say hi. I saw you guys had a little bit of a party this morning. Was slightly jealous, except for the fact that I don't want to work there ever again. Network intrusion menu. What's our next goal? Password attack. Oh yeah, we're doing a password attack.
Password attack.
Easy.
And intrusion module initiated.
Easy. Alright, what do we got next? FTP. Okay, yeah, so the target is going to be ftp.niteteam4.com, and the username was, what was it? Oh, no, I didn't want that. The username was dvorhees. Alright, let's see what we can get in.
Target acquired. Awaiting
and they wanted John the
launch
Ripper.
Attack.
I remember that much. So we'll do a
Attack
John the
launched.
Ripper attack.
Password
We got it!
successfully
His password is
compromised.
Jason Derulo. Alright, back to the certification. Oh. Yeah, boy.
Awesome! You found my super secret password. Looks like I'll have to update my AOL login info.
Get it,
Now,
Jason
connect
Voorhees.
to my computer and download the personnel NT4 files in my user directory. My computer IP is 192.168.1.5. The file browser module is in the data forensics menu.
Alright, we've already done this. So, file browser, it's 192.168.1.5. Connecting. Username is Voorhees. Password is Jason Derulo. Alright, so we're in. We're going to the FTP root folder. his folder. Is it under cool stuff? Personal stuff off limits. Boring finance reports. Not porn. Haha, made you look. That's something that I would actually do in my drives. Like I would literally like do a folder like trail and be like, ha, nothing here. T4 files, download, and whabam. The GUI interface of this does make it much easier to actually do than if you were doing it in real life.
Not only
But
allows you to dig around their computer, you can also plant malware or even compromising evidence within their system. It's an effective means of gaining leverage and control over your target. Plus, it's fun. To finish the certification, plant the file Bank of China Savings Account in my user directory. You'll need to navigate to my Documents folder and upload the file by double-clicking it in the Delivery Package panel.
Alright. So we're gonna go back. 192.168.1.5. Oh, we can just load it from the password attack. That works. Alright, so oh yeah, his root folder, okay. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Ooh. Error uploading. Oh, his root folder, this one. Technically that's not root folder, but unable to upload. Interesting. Obviously permissions, but just their instructions were a bit off. Because that was his home folder, not his root folder. Certification granted. Alright, let's do X key score basics. So there's lots of different things, I guess, eventually to do in here. Okay, it was the training path kind of thing. Access to certification.
You now have the means to covertly browse a target's documents and sensitive data, which is useful, but often the important information is hidden in vast amount of data. It's far too time-consuming to sift through it all manually. Luckily, our friends at the NSA gave us access to X-Keyscore, an advanced server grid that gathers and analyzes millions of data points in mere seconds. When you're searching for a needle in the haystack, X-Keyscore is like a powerful magnet. As a level 1 security analyst, your access to military and civilian surveillance data is very limited, but you can use X-Keyscore to identify specific patterns in any data sources you yourself find during missions. Agent Dylan will demonstrate what you can get out of X-Keyscore at your current clearance level.
Ooh, okay.
X-Keyscore. You're going to grow to love this thing. Does most of the heavy lifting for us. Trust me, it saves a ton of time and effort. X-Keyscore is the last icon at the bottom of your screen, the one that looks like an eye. The interface is super simple. When you import data points into X-Keyscore, it analyzes and tags them as organizations and individual entities, or else data sources, for things like bank accounts, financial transactions, or traffic cams. I've loaded 2 entities into your database. Drag and drop them in the center of the screen and select the IDs and records pattern. This will task X-Keyscore to find any official records connecting the entities. To run the query, click on the play icon in the lower center of the screen.
X-Keyscore forensics.
X-Keyscore forensics.
Boop, boop.
Initiated.
Alright, I already forget what we're supposed to be doing here. I honestly was not paying attention. Drag and drop Dylan Voorhees. Oh, okay, I think I remember this. This thing. Yeah, then we drop in 19.4 and it finds common things, which is ID records, and then play. And it finds something that those two have in common, and then we can click on it. active agent for Division 88. He's American with 4 years of service. He is single and doesn't have any family as far as we know because it is classified. He had a 3.5 GPA. Graduated high school in 2009. So he's only a year older than me then. Okay, so he was in the army. Cool, cool. Employment history. Cool. So I probably don't really need to add it to the case file for this, but gotta get in the habit of adding things to the case file so that way when I'm actually doing story modes and stuff, I can have stuff.
Hard to think I could be such a skilled hacker and such a handsome devil. Some of us just have it all, I guess. Now let's add Wheeler as a third entity. Try to find something that connects all three.
Ooh, okay.
X-key score forensics initiated.
Catherine Wheeler, let's throw her in. Let's find something that connects all three of them. What do we got? So we got Agent Wheeler's profile. Four years of service as well. She had a 4.0. She's smart. Oops, wrong thing.
X-key score forensics initiated.
And then we want Agent Dylan under Sergeant Wheeler's command. So we got an email from Division 54 to Agent Dylan, new commanding officer. Agent, your request for transfer has been granted by Division 66. You are now a member of Night Team 4, Section 8, under the direct command of Sergeant Catherine Wheeler. You are to report to her at once to receive your orders. Your previous CO, Sergeant Furnace, has been notified of your transfer. Beep beep boop a doop. Add it to the case file. Back to the certification.
Great job! I've reset your entities and loaded up an investigation scenario. Find a connection between Sigil and the Black Watchman. Any new entities you discover will automatically be added to your X-key score database.
One moment. Ein momento. Let's see. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, so let's open up X-key score again.
X-key score forensics initiated.
Right, I'll pull these out because we don't really want to look for these. So we're looking for a connection between Black Watchman and the suspects. So we'll throw in Black Watchman. Let's look up Gregory and John with ID records. Let's search. The only other one that we can check into really is Oscar Bryan. Okay, so we got mission reports for John Taylor and Gregory Letsky. Let's see. We prepared for the phone suspect of Swens. We do not know his current whereabouts. However, we are able to extract some intelligence on him based on past data available online and through phone records. Freya's being silly. Ben B! What's up? What's up, Ben B? Okay, I don't know if any of this is important. Yes, you see Kitty. You see Freya. Where's Freya? Freya, come on. Let me see if I get the kitty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. The kitty doesn't want to come. So I get her to come closer with the toy. Get back here. Get back here, my kitty. Come here. Benby wants to see you. Ha, I've trapped you in the bedroom. You cannot escape. Okay, she doesn't want to get picked up. Hey, you're alright. Come here, you silly goose. I got her. There's the kitty, Benby. She's got lots of energy right now, so she won't sit still. Mwah. But yeah, how's it going, man? We're working on still some of the training. It's very interesting to play this game. You should definitely check it out because it actually is very accurate with information so far. Okay. Okay, so let's. I keep closing that. I don't want to close it.
X key score forensics initiated. X key score forensics.
New entities unlocked. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Okay, so let's get rid of the Gorski and pop that in. Alright, so what do we got? We got Sigil mission report. So we got a new entity for Sigil. Okay, let's add that to the case file. Let's just add that. Normally in an investigation we'd be looking into these, but to find details that we would need. But at least by adding them into our case file, we can go back and look at them. So let's get rid of Black Watchman. Let's throw Sigil in here. Okay, no. So we're gonna let's get rid of John Taylor. And let's throw the Black Watchman back in. See what we get. I'm pretty sure in the future we do get the ability to add more elements in. Okay, yeah, Sigil threat report here. So let's add the case file, and then we can go back to certification. And we all done. Alright, now we're on to mobile forensics. Okay. What do we got in here?
Great work, Agent. This is the last step of your digital forensics training. Agent Dylan and I prepared a little investigation scenario to test what you've learned so far. Good luck.
Ooh. Investigation scenario.
Let's start by investigating a new employee at cyberdynegroup.net.
Okay.
He stole borrowed. Right. Borrowed. His laptop and uploaded its contents to X-Keyscore. You've already got access to their
No
network,
worries,
so
Benby, no
open
worries.
your Turbine C2 registry and connect to the Cyberdyne network. It's the first icon on the lower middle of your screen. The registry shows all the networks you can access thanks to your work with Vox Acid. Locate the network card you want to use and click Connect to VPN. Your remote address at the top corner of your screen will change to Cyberdyne. This means any web navigation or attacks you carry out will look like it's coming from inside their own network. Neat,
Smart.
Right? Use X-Keyscore to find intel about the location of the main corporate file server. Once you found it, run a fingerprint attack against the server.
Alright, so we want to connect to Cyberdyne.
Turbine C2 reconnection completed.
Alright. Find key document in X-Keyscore that would help compromise the Cyberdyne group. Okay.
X-Keyscore forensics initiated.
Careful. Alright, so there might be something in here that we can use. Freya, what are you doing? Stop. So there's stuff about Project Overmind, Subject Theta. Okay. Stop closing it, Brett.
X key score forensics initiated.
Suspect ID. Opal 5. Sheriff John Taylor, John Doe. Archive ID. Okay, we started a new thing, so we actually need to add these in. Add to the case file. Oh, no. That opened up an actual picture, which we do not need. How do I get out without closing it? I guess we gotta close it. Okay.
X key score forensics
Let's
initiated.
make sure we add that back to our file. Oh, we got a new thing. Sarah Brewster. Sarah Brewster and Cyberdyne Group. Stop. An employee record.
X key score forensics.
New entity, John Dyson.
initiated.
Partial. Okay. What if we get rid of Cyberdyne, add in Sarah Brewster? Get rid of Sigil and add in Cyberdyne. Okay. Employee welcome kit. There we go. We got something there. Got an employee record. Alright. So, in here, we got the record kit. So, okay, so we have their URL now. Sweet, perfect. Okay. So we want to run a fingerprint.
Information gathering module initiated.
Okay, so fingerprint snet dot cyberdyne group dot net. Excuse me. Training complete. Ah, another SharePoint vulnerability. Oh no, it's not vulnerable.
Awesome! We now know the server location. It's not vulnerable, so you gotta access the server legitimately. We have the employee username, but running a password attack is risky. If we get caught, we'll lose the opportunity to plant our malware. According to the intel you found, the employee has a corporate-issued cell phone. Go to the network intrusion menu and launch the phone's CID backdoor. Use the intel you identified in X keyscore and enter the cell phone's unique MAC address and vendor name. Then, investigate the phone to find the password.
That I can do. Alright, let's go to the phone backdoor. Alright, we got MAC address is 6A 7D 6A 7D 69 64 51 56. Vendor is Verizon. Oh, vendor's LG. Derp. Derpity derpity derp. Accessing back door. Okay. We have her phone number. Let's look at settings, device information. No, it wouldn't be there. Wouldn't be there. It's gonna be under notes, temporary password. There is a house, one enters it blind and comes out seeing. There's a house, one enters it blind and comes out seeing. What is it? Optometrist?
Looks like we have what we need to upload the mower. Did you figure out the riddle? There is a house. One enters it blind and comes out seeing. What is it? It's one of the oldest riddles in the world. A version of it was found etched into a clay tablet found in Sumer, dating from 18th century BC.
Ah, school.
Humanity has had almost 4,000 years to solve it. But I'm only giving you 5 more seconds. Time's up. The answer is school. We enter school blind, without knowledge, and come out the other side a learned scholar, able to see the world. Clever, right? I'm a sucker for ancient Sumeria. Well, actually all of Mesopotamia. Anytime you want to chat Bronze Age civilizations, I'm your guy. But I won't always be here to help you with stuff like this. So from time to time, you'll have to leave the Stinger OS to do some research in the real world or online.
Truth.
Let's hope Sasha Brewster didn't change her temporary password. Open the file browser and use her credentials to connect to the Cyberdyne group file server. Then, upload the malware and get the hell out of there.
Alright, let's do this. Data forensics, file browsers. We want to connect to snet.cyberdynegroup.net. Checking OS. Username is sbrewster. Yeah. Enter password. School. We in. Upload the malware to the Cyberdyne group AzureNet folder. Okay. Administrator. Ooh, she's got administrator administrator. Bam. Malware uploaded. Close connection. Oh, I forgot to... Or did I? I think I have to actually do a proper disconnect. Snet. That's not .cyberdyne group.net. S Brewster school connect blah blah blah. Is there a... Oh no, I know what I'm doing. Just connect up here.
Turbine C2 registry. Any connection completed.
There you go. Booyah. And now we have our network intrusion training. Ooh, we have social engineering training too. Oh, that's because that's our network intrusion training. Ahahaha. Alright. I think I'm actually going to leave it there. I think we'll start this next time. So let's raid out. We're going to raid out to Riot. See what he's doing at the moment. Alright, so let's do a quick little raid out to Riot. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back again on Friday at 7 PM Eastern, and we're going to be doing some Uncharted 1, I think that one's Drake's Fortune, trophy hunting. Mostly just playing through the, I think, second half of the game on crushing difficulty. So come watch my pain, feel free to do all the follows and likes and subscribing, all that stuff. Join up on my Discord if you want to know when I'm going to be live. I will be posting my schedules in there. So if you want to know when I'm going to be live ahead of time so you can make sure that you're free that night to watch, join up my Discord. Yeah, I will see you guys on Friday, and have yourselves a good rest of the week.